Okay, 2.2 standard form of a quadratic function. What is standard form? We did it last one.
It's like ax squared plus b squared.
BC.
Ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, so this is standard form. And what was the other form that we did?
The vertex.
Vertex. Okay, so vertex form, and what was that?
Y equals a parentheses x.
Minus y squared
Plus
plus k.
H.
What'd I say?
Plus
Y.
K.
Okay, so how did I get from vertex to standard?
Math.
You take x and h.
You find a.
You square.
and plug it.
Well, no, I'm just saying if I had vertex, how do I get to standard? I squared my quantity, yes, multiplied by a,
Yep.
and then combined like terms, and I had this, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so we have completed the square to go from here to here in chapter 1, okay? But we also can graph without completing the square, and that's what we're going to work today. We're going to be focusing on standard form, and we're going to work with graphing that without putting it into vertex form. Okay? Without putting it in vertex form. Jenna, am I good? Okay, so standard form again, we already talked about it, was ax squared plus bx plus c. I'm sorry, the c is on the wrong slide, but we already wrote it down anyway, right? Where a, b, and c are real numbers, a can't be 0. And so we are going to write this, we're going to write vertex form into standard form. So I have y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. How do I do it?
We squared.
So I have to do x minus h times x minus h. So that's x squared minus 2xh minus, plus h squared. Distribute the what? The a. So I have ax squared minus 2axh plus ah squared plus k. Now, h and k would be values, correct? And so you would be able to combine those. So this, a h squared, this combined would be c. Because those would be numbers, right? There'd be no variable in there. And then I have 2ah would be b. And then you'd have your a. Okay, x value of the vertex. So if I have, why did it jump on me? Because I was on the pen. Okay, if I have y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, if I have that, okay, the x value of the vertex, which would be h, is negative b over 2a. Write that down.
Person, write that down.
X value of the vertex, which is h, correct, is negative b over 2a. And that's using the formula that we just got a minute ago.
Oh my. I was writing it wrong. I wrote half of the first one and half of the second.
Oh, okay.
What do you negative b over 2a? Where does that come from?
Well, from what we just multiplied out, you rearrange it and you get negative b over 2a. It also comes from the quadratic formula, which you don't know yet, but that's the rational part of the quadratic formula. So b is right here, yes, and a is right there. So in order to get the x, I have negative b over 2a. So how would I get the y? If I have an x, how do I get a y? plug it into the equation. So it says you find the y value of the vertex, which is k, by substituting h into the original equation. Okay, so substituting h into the original equation. So just like when you were doing it yesterday, you found the vertex and then you did a point on either side, right?
We're gonna do those examples.
Mm-hmm. So the first example we're going to do is what is the vertex of the function x squared minus 6x plus 10? So I need to find the x value first, right? Or h. Will it help if I put h? Because you know the vertex is hk, right? So h equals negative b over 2a. I would suggest, guys, every time you do this today, you write negative b over 2a. You will have to know it. I will not give it to you ever on a test. Okay? So, what's b? Negative 6. So negative 6 is positive 6 over 2 times, and what is a? 1.
Wait, can you say that again what the 6 is?
It's negative 6.
I thought you said negative 6.
No, negative 6. Okay, so 6 divided by 2 is 3. So now how do I find k? Plug h in, yes? So I have 3 squared minus 6 times 3 plus 10. So 9 minus 18 plus 10. So 19 minus 18 is 1. So the vertex is 3, 1. And does this equation open up or down? Up. It opens up. It would be the same width because A would be right in front of there, right? And it's 1. Do I have the vertex now?
Yep.
Can I find the axis of symmetry? Can I find, is it a min or a max? Which one? If it opens up, it's a minimum. Can I do everything I need to do? Yes. Just from doing negative b over 2a and then plugging it back in. Much easier than completing the square that we did in chapter 1, isn't it? Okay, so do you want to try the next one on your own?
No.
Yeah.
Not really.
I
Can we
don't.
do it together?
No.
One more together.
No.
Okay, you that want to do it alone, do it alone. Those who want to do it with me, do it with me. So h equals what, Jenna?
H.
Mm-hmm. What's the formula?
Negative b over 2.
Negative b over 2a. I will tell you, some people tell you over to the side to write a equals, b equals, c equals. If that would help you, should you do it? Okay. So what is b?
8.
Negative 8.
Negative 8.
Negative, no, negative.
So a negative and a negative is a... Do you want me to write the negative so you can see it?
Positive.
Okay. Over 2 times a. And what's a? 1.
That's what I meant.
So I have positive 8 divided by 2 is 4. Now that is the h of the vertex. How do I find the k?
K, you do.
You just plug it in.
You just plug it in. So 4 squared minus 8 times 4 plus 5. Because x is h, yes? X equals h equals. So negative 32, 16, so that's negative 16, and 5, negative 11.
That's what I got.
So what is my vertex then?
4 negative 11.
So it's 4, negative 11. So now I know it opens up. It's the same width. The vertex is at 4, negative 11. Axis of symmetry is at 4. Minimum is at x equals 4. The range is y is greater than equal to negative 11 because it goes up,
Yeah.
right? So all that stuff you've been working on the last 2 days, once you have this, you do exactly the same thing.
Is that all we're doing?
Basically.
That's so easy.
But you guys want to know what people refuse to remember? That.
Negative VO2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it says find the vertex, axis of symmetry, y-intercept. Ooh, y-intercept. Added a new thing. Min, max, and graph the quadratic function in standard form. Okay, so we're going to start with the same thing as the opening up or down.
On the last problem, would that be an 11? Negative 11?
Yeah.
In the y?
Oh, no.
So what's the y?
No, you'll see. You'll see real quick. Hey, do you want to start by finding the vertex? Then we'll write out everything now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you find the vertex. I'll give you a minute, then I'll start. Can you see the purple okay that I'm writing with?
I don't see anything yet.
No, when I was writing with it.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you get 2, 4? Okay. So the vertex is 2, 4. Did I do that too fast?
No.
Okay. So open up or down?
Up.
Up. We're still looking at the first thing, yes? Okay. Wider, narrower, or same?
Same.
Same. We have the vertex. So axis of symmetry.
4.
X equals 4. No, x equals 2. And it's a minimum at
2.
no.
4.
No. You're forgetting something that you have to write. No. X equals 2. You have to put the x equals 2.
Oh, I wrote the x equals. I just didn't
Okay.
say it.
And then what's next? Well, we'll do domain and range, even though it doesn't say keep doing them, okay? But it says what? Y-intercept. We've talked about this the last couple days. At any y-intercept, what coordinate do we always know?
0, 0.
No.
Oh, I was really confident.
You were, well, you're partly right. Okay, I'm hitting the y-axis. What do I know about the x every single time? On the y-axis, what is the x? 0. So don't I know at every single y-intercept that the x is 0? Yes, so what do you think I make the x's? 0. So y-int, make sure you label your work. Y-int, that's all I need. And we're going to plug in zeros. So that would be 0 minus 0 plus 8. So what's the coordinate? 0, 8. Domain,
All the numbers.
all real numbers. When is the only time is it
In the application problem.
in an application problem? In an application problem, it still could be all reals, but you have a better chance of it not. Well, it's the only chance when it's not. Range,
2 infinity.
we have y and we have 4. Where'd the 4 come from?
is
It's
less
what?
than.
From the vertex.
From the vertex. It's the K in the vertex, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Is 4 the smallest or is 4 the biggest?
Smallest.
It's the smallest. So y is going to be greater than, equal to. So we need to graph this. That's what they told me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, I got to redo mine. What do I got at what points? What 2 points do I have to get on there?
2 and 4.
Well, that 2, 4 is 1 point.
0.8.
0, 8. So we've got to get 0, 8 on there, so I have to go up to at least 0, 8, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Do I need to have anything below the x-axis?
Nothing's negative.
Nothing's negative, so I just have to have something, right? A little bit.
Why is your line so good?
Because I have a thing on here that will just make a line. I had to make it straight, but other than that. Okay, so 2, 4. And I always try to make mine equal, like the tick marks pretty equal, because it bugs me if they're not. And 0, 8. Okay, so 2 is 2 spaces to the right of 0, yes?
Yeah.
So if I go 2 spaces to the right of 2, won't it also be 8?
Yeah.
Because this is what?
A parabola.
Yes, and what's the word? When it both sides are,
Symmetry.
yeah, well, they're symmetric. They have a line of symmetry. Yeah. So 4, so if I go up to 4, it's also what? 8? So do I have my 3 lines that my 3 points that I needed? Yes?
I guess.
I freaking guess.
Really? Not appropriate.
That is no longer a parabola.
It's a little bit too pointy, but it's there. There. It's a little rounder. So really, other than yesterday, we added what? Y-intercept
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and negative b over 2a. If it says did any of your problems say to graph the axis of symmetry? They did?
I think there was. What would that look like?
Okay, so if it looked like,
Would it be a line down the center?
it looked like that.
I think there was. Probably.
Okay, so if it asks you to graph the axis of symmetry, it's just a vertical line down the, right? That's why it is x equals, because it is a vertical line. Okay, let's see what they can do to us. Is it going to be any different?
No.
What about this one? Any different?
No.
No.
Oh.
Okay, on your homework, you need to find the you need to find the vertex, the axis of symmetry, y-intercept, min, max, graph, and state the domain and
Rain.
range. No matter what. No matter what it says. Okay? Understood?
Oh no.
And we're not going to do that.
Yes.
And that's it.
I